Hey, what's going on, guys? It's I was gonna say Anthony Joshua. This is Punjabi Marciano, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about that Anthony Joshua versus Pringle fight we saw yesterday. Yeah, man, AJ looks like cooked right now, bro. Like, it's sad to see. It was kind of even uncomfortable to watch, considering the circumstance and everything that happened to him. Just, I don't know. 20 seconds in, he gets dropped by like a grazing blow. I've seen a lot of people say that he went down because of like anxiety and the bright lights and all that. Nah, man, like, I think his punch resistance is just gone at this point. He's been through some crazy wars. The Dubois fight a couple years ago. Over the Dillian White fight was tough. Klitschko, obviously, all those years back. Takum, bloodied his nose up. He won that fight comfortably, but it was a brutal fight. Povetkin hit him with shots. Ruiz, obviously, he's never been the same since the Ruiz fight, but he took a lot of damage in that fight. He's always getting his nose busted up in fights. The Usyk fights took a lot out of him. Those were tough fights for him, both fights. Jermaine Franklin, he busted his nose up too, I think, with a headbutt, but regardless, he's taking damage. And, Daniel Dubois, and he put the nail in the coffin, I think, on Joshua, back in 2024. And then that car accident, which was terrible, that put the cement block on top of the coffin, and he can't even really take like any type of punch. Every punch that he got hit with clean in this fight, not even clean, that first punch that dropped him in the first 20 seconds, that was like with a grazing blow. That's not a good look. That's, like, I don't want to see Anthony Joshua ever fight again. I don't even want to see the Tyson Fury fight, as bad as Tyson Fury looked against Rock. And Tyson Fury, he fights, I know he's old and his body looks terrible, but Tyson Fury fights down to the level of his opposition. I remember when he came back against for the Wilder fights against Pianetta. I don't know, the Otto Allen fights, he didn't look good when he was preparing for the Wilder rematch. He fights down to the level of his opposition, so he's old. I don't think he beats like a Dubois or a Moses Atama right now, but he still has skill. He can still take a punch. He got hit with shots against Walk, and he stood on his feet. He's more like tough in the ring, I guess. And I hate to say that, but he's more tough than AJ, like in the ring. So Joshua, though, right now, like, it's sad to see. I was a big fan of him. I'm a huge AJ fan. Like, I was rooting for him to beat Fury because he's had the tougher career than Fury. He's took on the toughest challenges. Like, when he was coming up, when he was champion, he fought the best he could. He tried to make the Wilder fights. He tried to make the Fury fights. He fought Povetkin. He fought Usyk when he didn't have to. He fought these tough challenges. He always has been fighting the best, and he tried to unify the division. And I always respect him for that. I don't know if he has a Hall of Fame boxing resume, but he's probably going to go in the Hall of Fame just based off everything he's done for the heavyweight division over the past years. He made the heavyweight division popular again. I know Fury beat Klitschko. He ended Klitschko's reign, but AJ was the one that made it like the thing again. Before that, no one was really talking about the heavyweight division, but he brought it back to that. He brought the excitement back. He did that. Him and Eddie Hearn. But I think it should be the end of the day. If people cared about him in his corner, in his team, Eddie Hearn, Usyk, all these guys, they'd have him retire right now because he could get hurt. And that Tyson Fury AJ fight, it's probably going to look like the Khan versus Kell Brook fight we saw, a couple years back. And it's going to be uncomfortable. People want to see this fight right now, but when it happens and it's said and done, it's going to be like an uncomfortable watch. And no one's going to be talking about it. Like, no one really talks about the Khan Kell Brook fight, And it's going to be an uncomfortable watch. Like, remember, I don't know if you guys seen the Khan Kell Brook fight, but remember when Kell Brook was landing jabs on Khan, just like jabs. He's not even trying to like, knock him out with these shots. But he gets hit with a jab, and Khan's legs are all over the place, and it was like uncomfortable. I know Khan never had the best punch resistance, but it was just uncomfortable to watch that. Watching these Anthony Joshua fights these days, it just feels like sadistic, and it just feels and it just feels like I don't even want to watch it. Yeah, they're entertaining, I guess. Like I said, if you're a sadist, but like to me, I just feel uncomfortable watching him fight right now. It feels like I shouldn't be watching this. It doesn't feel right, and yeah, man. The Tyson Fury fight is gonna happen. I know everybody wants to see the fight. I'm probably gonna get people in the comments saying I'm crazy and that when I'm American, this fight doesn't really mean like the world to me at this point. I feel like there's way more. I know it's the biggest fight, but there's way more important fights at heavyweight right now. I'd rather see Moses Atama versus Dubois than this fight. I'd rather see Fury Dubois than Fury versus Joshua. I'd rather see Garcia versus Caballero. I'd rather see that fight than this fight right now. AJ's so gone right now. Like, it's depressing, and then like I keep saying, it's uncomfortable to watch. It's not a fight I want to see right now. I want him to retire. And look at Khan too. Like Khan, I don't know if you guys follow Amir Khan, but he does like just the way he talks and the stuff he says. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to put anything bad out there, but like sometimes I feel like he took too much punishment in the ring. He stayed in the game too long and took a lot of punishment, and I think sometimes maybe that has something to do with the way he acts and the stuff he says, and even how he talks. It's not like the same as it was. And you look at Anthony Joshua right now, he still has a lot of charisma. He still can talk fine. He could, as of right now, I know sometimes this neurological stuff, 5-10 years down the line, you really see the damage. Like Muhammad Ali, for example, you see the damage as his life progressed. I don't even want to put this stuff out there, like this energy out there, but I want to see him with his faculty still intact. And AJ has so much charisma and all that. He could pivot. I feel like anyway, he could pivot. He could go into movies. Like, there's so much of it. He has all this money. He has nothing to prove right now. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him like as another one of these sad stories we see in boxing. Which are so common. Like, he has all this money. Go out like right now. Like, if you're gonna fight Fury, I know there's a lot of money on the line. The Pranga fight, I don't know, the way Pranga, I didn't even really talk about the fight, but he got dropped twice in the first round, Joshua. He was getting rattled with almost every shot like that even grazed him. In the second round, though, Pranga backed off. And I know Pranga's kind of like a, he's not world level, but the way he backed off in that second round after having AJ in so much trouble in the first round was like kind of suspicious to me, and I don't know if it was fixed, but it's just weird, the way he backed off like that when he had AJ in so much trouble. But yeah, AJ got the job done in the second round. Pranga stopped throwing punches, and Joshua got on top of him, hurt him, and he knocked him out bad. But the people who care about him and who are in this corner right now, they should really, Eddie Hearn especially, man, like, talk him out of it. Take the Fury fight. It's signed already. It's one of the biggest fights in from a money perspective. It's one of the biggest fights in the heavyweight history or whatever. Especially in the UK. Just make that happen, I guess. Nobody really wants to. I don't really see people talking about this fight too much, around the people talk about this fight because it's it's a big fight that could happen in the heavyweight division. That's what most people want to see right now. So people in America don't get it like twisted. People talk about this fight in America too, but after what we just saw, like, it's not a fight we're clamoring for over here. So I feel like really they should have that in the UK. Let them over there, enjoy that fight, you know, but like it's gonna be an uncomfortable watch, and I don't feel like it's a good. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be a fight we're gonna be talking about 5-10 years from now. That was an epic war. I feel like it's gonna be like one-sided, and it's gonna be uncomfortable to watch. And Fury should retire too, but I don't think Fury's gonna retire. You know, I think he's gonna keep having these kind of like he's gonna knock out AJ, and he's gonna have like some kind of like joke fights. Maybe he'll fight for a belt if there's like a weak champion, you know. But I think Fury's gonna have these Jake Paul fights, and he's probably gonna do that till he's like in his 50s, like Mayweather does, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. He can go make his money, but AJ though, I don't even want to see him in these circus fights because his coordination looks off, the punch resistance, man. It's uncomfortable to watch. It's not stuff I'm interested in seeing as a fight fan, you know. But yeah, sad career. I mean, it's not a sad career. AJ's done a lot, and people don't respect enough what he's done. You know, especially in these parts, people don't respect what he's done. You know, like I said, consistently fought the best. You know, yeah, man. I really enjoyed AJ's career, and I hope this is the last time we see him in the ring. You know, I don't want the memory of him because he's had a lot of knockout bad defeats. I don't want the memory of. I know everyone wants to see the Fury fight, but I don't want the memory of AJ is to be that guy that just got constantly knocked out. You know, the memory should be like the Klitschko fight. You know, the Dillian White fight. You know, those kind of fights. You know, because he's done a lot for boxing, man, and you know he deserves that. But yeah, it was a sad fight to see, and yeah, I hope he retires. And I don't want to see the Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight. But yeah, those are my thoughts. You know, Punjabi Marciano, and I'm out.